You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
This is Policies here. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Lately, I've been hearing a lot on the web and on television that Hillary Clinton is extremely sick and that she might be dying soon. Donald Trump and his supporters are saying that Clinton might have dementia, brain damage, the inability to hold her bowels, and that she simply doesn't have any mental and physical stamina to hold the highest office in the land. Not shockingly, highly conservative right-wing YouTube channels such as AMTV, State of Daniel, Infowars, probably the most deceitful guys out there, are pushing this hardcore. Now, if you check out the evidence that Trump surrogates and AMTV and State of Daniel and Infowars and Fox News are pushing, the evidence does seem kind of convincing. Let's just go ahead and check it out real quick.
Bill Clinton in the administration. She'll be wanted. This I was reading in the paper yesterday, and this is what happens in these long campaigns. You get to be,
yes.
You know what? I won't leave you on here any longer because probably could use some water.
Our participation across the Asia Pacific, especially in science, technology, engineering, and math. So this scholarship program is exactly what we need to have. So we've come a long way in a short period of time. That is, excuse me. So, what do you what more we need to do? There's some coffee participants. Thank you. Listening to there must be consequences.
Okay, so Clint was coughing. That could literally be anything. She could have a sore throat, a cold, maybe the flu is kicking in. Just because someone is coughing doesn't mean they're dying. Think about it. When someone next to you coughs a little bit and they need some water, do you automatically think that person's dying? Of course not. As I just said, it could be anything. And chances are, it's just a cold. Many people in the media and on YouTube are blowing this way out of proportion. Now the next viral video out there shows Clinton bobbling her head in confusion, like she was just shocked by somebody asking her a simple question. But people are blowing out of proportion and saying she was having a seizure. Now look at this. Do you really think this was a seizure?
Vice presidential possibilities of Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
I've had it. How do you talk about vice presidential possibilities of Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
I've had it.
It was great.
It looks like to me that Clinton was just caught off guard by reporters. She was being asked questions from everybody from her left to her right to her back to her center. She was just shocked. How can people say that that was a seizure? People do that all the time. I look at someone crazy when they ask me a question. I'm thinking, what did he just say to me? What did he just say to me? And I bobble my head too like I'm a fool. And you do the same thing when somebody starts to ask you a question in the middle of nowhere. Imagine if you're just walking on the street and some guy says, hey man, are you gonna die tomorrow? You'd look at him crazy and your head would probably bobble. That is not a seizure. That's downright embarrassing for these people like AMTV, State of Daniel, and Fox News to continue to push this garbage. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I know a seizure when I see one.
It's okay.
These two videos are really hard to see, and this is what makes me so upset, is that people are comparing people that have real seizures, real problems, to Hillary Clinton's little head roll. They should be downright embarrassed because they're completely different. What you just saw were real seizures, people going through pain, people who could not control themselves, people who need someone to watch them because they have these problems. Sadly, my neighbor died because of a seizure in a shower. And when he was having it, he was out of control for the longest period of time. And people dare compare that to Hillary Clinton's little bobblehead roll? The sad thing is, you have people online, and especially on this great old website YouTube, who are really trying to push this false narrative and comparing apples to oranges. They're literally delusional. There's a big fraud out there called State of Daniel, and this man created an 8-minute video talking about Hillary Clinton's health like he's some doctor, he's some surgeon, he's some genius. And he presented no evidence at all that Clinton was having seizures, that she has dementia, or that she's extremely sick. He's just pushing this completely false narrative that are being pushed by Fox News and these other really radical conservative publications. Christopher Green, the madman from AMTV, one of the biggest conspiracy channels out on the whole internet next to Infowars, has also been investing his life, literally his life, into pushing this theory that Hillary Clinton is sick and that she has Parkinson's disease and that she's going to die soon. It's downright pitiful, and he ought to be ashamed of himself, actually. Like, look how passionate this man is when he's making his point that Clinton is so terribly sick. After, of course, you listen to all his goofy sales pitches about building a nuclear bunker whenever some highly improbable nuclear war breaks out.
And would the New Order establishment, New World Order establishment, only be giving the presidency on a silver platter to Donald J. Trump, and would that not also be a pre-planned event? Man, this is crazy. This story has gone viral. I'm getting text messages from friends, from acquaintances telling me, hey, Christopher, have you heard about Hillary Clinton's health? Have you heard that she's got Parkinson's disease? Have you heard that she's going to die?
Christopher Green. Will he ever stop pushing these conspiracy theories? Is she going to die? Does she have Parkinson's disease? Oh my god, the world's going to end. Buy a bunker. Don't forget that this is the guy who thinks Obama founded ISIS. Like Obama every day is thinking about how to create terrorists. He calls him Obama insane in the brain, whatever he tries to call him. And that America's democracy is fake. And that the world's going to be destroyed by some nuclear war. So spend a lot of money on his products to build your bunker. Let's get to the truth, everyone. And stop spreading all this trash. Now, I'm not saying Hillary Clinton's better than Donald Trump. Or Donald Trump's better than Hillary Clinton. But what we should be doing is looking at the policies these two candidates have. Let's analyze how their tax plans will impact the middle class people, how they evaluate trade, how they're going to work with Russia and China, and not just push these silly theories. Goodness gracious. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like, share it, give me some feedback, leave some comments, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.